What's going on, guys? So I've been doing a lot of live streams on Instagram lately, and it seems like a majority of the questions I get are how I handle my own nutrition, my own training, all that different stuff. So I thought I'd just go ahead and make a quick little video showing you what I typically eat for breakfast and why I choose it. Notice I kind of use the term breakfast loosely because it's really not very big. I actually like the benefits of fasting, but I also want to make sure that I'm able to maximize my workout, and since I do train in the morning, I want to make sure I get some sort of protein and then some carbs depending on the training session I'm doing. So here is my super simple breakfast. So it's literally just 9 servings of egg whites, and then it's got, whatever seasonings I want to use, so black pepper and garlic in there. And then depending on the training session and how late I had carbs the night before, sometimes I'll throw in one of these Blueberry Crisp Cliff Bars, which are, if you don't know, are freaking amazing. They taste just like a blueberry muffin, except they don't have as much fat. So the egg whites alone, if I just do that, that's literally just 45 grams of protein. Then if I add this in, that adds in a little bit more protein, but I do it more for the carbs. So it gives me, about 45-ish, 42-ish carbs. So some of the main reasons why I choose that food are, one, it's super convenient. In the morning, I just don't feel like, I'm super focused, I'm super energized, and I don't feel like wasting my morning cooking and eating. I like the feeling, again, I like the feeling of fasting. I like that light stomach feeling. So something like this, it's already prepared. I'll just bake those egg whites in the oven the night before, and that way all I literally have to do is wake up in the morning, pull it out of the fridge, reheat it if I want. Normally I just eat it cold because, again, I'm just trying to hurry, and then I'll just eat a Cliff Bar depending on the training session. Another reason would be that it gives me a good dosing of protein. So doing the egg whites gives me a good dosing of high quality protein. Even though I like the benefits of fasting, just from a muscle building standpoint, I want to make sure that I'm able to maximize my protein doses during the day. Whether that has a huge impact or not, I figure be on the safe side just in case, so that gives me a good dose of protein. And then another reason is that, there's another one. The carb sources. It gives me a good, again, it's low in fat, but it's higher in simple carbs. So it's got, I think, like 22 grams of the carbs in there come from added sugars. So it feels light on my stomach, it gets absorbed really quickly, and it serves as a good source of energy for me during that training session that day. It comes down to the training session. If I'm doing just cardio, I'll just do the egg whites. Or if I had a bunch of carbs like late the night before, then normally, depending on how I'm feeling, I might just do the egg whites. But if not, I'll throw the Cliff Bar in there, and it still gives me that light feeling in my stomach, as well as gives me some good carbs to serve as a good energy source when I train. And then my last two reasons would be, one, I like the feeling of caffeine on an empty stomach. And even though this isn't quite an empty stomach, it's low enough and it's light enough on my stomach, and it digests fast enough that as long as I give it a little bit of time, whenever I drink my coffee or my pre-workout or whatever caffeine source I use, I still get that big hit of focus, that big hit rush of energy like I was fasting. So I really like that. And then also doing this and having just a smaller meal in the morning allows me to push my first real meal back later on in the day. And so it kind of lets me save more calories for later on in the afternoon or in the evening, and it makes it much easier for me to stay within my daily total calorie limit versus just waking up and having a massive breakfast and knocking out like half my carbs, and then when I get hungry later in the day, I've already burned through a lot of my food. So yeah, those are kind of the main reasons why I choose that combination. I'm curious to hear what you guys prefer to have for breakfast. If you guys like to wake up and have a bigger meal, or if you kind of do something similar to this and just do a small snack and then have your first real meal later on in the day. Just throw it down in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video.